What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, Morishige cracked. I'm pretty sure whatever time bomb was ticking in his head, it went off, and we went off the deep end, that's for sure. I actually don't remember exactly what we were supposed to be doing, but I think now we were just looking for Mayu. We were collecting photos for ourselves because we can't trust Taguchi's work, or we want to leave it at Taguchi's work. So I'd imagine that's just going to be walking around, or whoa. Of course, the plot did need to progress. It was only a matter of time before another earthquake occurred. Another earthquake? After bracing myself for an indeterminate amount of time, the earthquake finally subsided. I wonder if a hallway opened up. Oh, there's a candle shimmering here, along with a note. Whatever you do, don't look behind you. What happens if I do? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Orpheus. Are we gonna look back or not? Oh, come on. Come on. So, Game, why are you doing this to me right at the beginning of an episode? So, obviously I want to look back. Obviously I want to. I'm just so curious. I have to know what's behind me. What happens if you look back? I'm dying to know. There's no way that that's a good ending. Especially given that one classroom that was like, whatever you do, don't look back. And the spooky laugh and whatever. There's no way looking back is the right thing to do here. You know what? I'm going to say, let's save the looking back for the wrong end episode. That's assuming that is the wrong end, but we're gonna not look back. And then whatever was behind us is gonna come up and stab us. Huh? Stay back! There's Mitsuki, but wait, was Mitsuki behind us? Were we supposed to turn around and go and like help her or something? What's wrong? Where's Fukuroi? Shut the heck up, I told you to stay back. You're in league with him, aren't you? Wait, is this... Oh no, was Fukuroi taken by the zombie-esque dude? You seem confused. What happened, Yamamoto-san? Yikes. Yikes. Don't touch me! There's blood on your hands! You really are... You really are... I mean, admittedly, Mitsuki's obviously panic-stricken, right? She's obviously not in a level-headed state. That said, even a level-headed person would reasonably conclude that Morishige is not the most trustable person given the blood on their hands. You're mistaken. This is from examining a dead body earlier. It's just as I thought then. How can you be so cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right. There's no getting through to her in this state, it seems. Yikes. I won't be fooled. I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Yikes. In that case, what can you do? She's certainly in a mood. Whoa. Living humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence. Yamamoto-san? Gone already, is she? What would have happened if we turned back? We sound like we're limping. Do I recognize this building? I should find some place to collect myself. That's right, I can always go back there. I almost forgot about taping that production of The Barber of Seville. I have to make sure I get home in time. What's happening? And here I was again. Huh? It's the music from the very beginning of the chapter. Is Morishige with Mayu's body? Or is it just that one body that he was getting all hot and fussy over that first time he cracked? I pressed the button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I'd set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Mayu. I'll have to apologize to her later. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder of saved photos. There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses, and virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen. Or so it seemed, anyway. Oh, really? Yet this was my rock. In this place, I could truly relax. Here and here alone, I felt at peace. Are they going to show us a picture of it? The air was filled with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be enough to make most people vomit, but for me, it was a smell to savor. There's no way Morishige's in his right mind right now. I'd even describe it as comforting. Perhaps it's because it reminded me that I was in her presence. She who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I can possibly convey in words. It was as if she'd always be here for me, as if she were waiting for me. I remember someone mentioned that this could very well be Mayu, simply because the death isn't the same as the first one. It's not like she got splattered up against the wall. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary, would always open for me, despite its tendency to the contrary. Each time it did, too, I would always be drawn in as if the room were swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. I'm trying to get a better look. It's really tough to see anything more. This girl upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. I've sure taken a lot. So many photos of the dead. I'd begun talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Within my phone's memory were stored some of man's most sensual, most voluptuous objects to art. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. I'd amassed a whole other buildings where the beautiful sculptures to admire now too. I was thrilled to bursting, so this is definitely a time-lapse forward. This is the one. Oh, Morishige. You don't look to be doing so hot with that phone. This was the sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life. But in death, she was my property, one of my many pieces of found art. So that's Mitsuki. Yikes. So how can he sit there comfortably knowing that someone killed Mitsuki in this manner, and did so in the very room, and know that that person is wandering around there and might do the same to him? Those spirited eyes now dulled and clammy, those lips that spoke such harsh words now stained with blood, her abdomen shredded, her innards exposed. So alluring, so captivating was she now. Sometimes destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. And truly, this was the proof. Still, it is a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Before returning home with Mayu, I need to erase every one of these photographs from my phone. I don't think you'll be getting home anytime soon. It seemed like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelt was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayu with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was an obstacle, a detriment, a hurdle to be overcome before I could rejoin the world of the living. I needed to delete it, to put it all behind me. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I do it after I get back. Wow. An alternate universe tale. Interesting. So that's the end of chapter 5, guys. What a creepy ending. What a creepy ending. Morishige truly cracking, in my opinion, into whatever perversion we thought he actually had in the first game. Again, my interpretation, but man, number 6, the mire is now playable. Oh, all these soulful testimonies unlocked in the bonus menu. Interesting. But yeah, wow, what a chapter. It was a really long chapter. I don't know why we were introduced to those two characters. I think Nari and Chihaya. I don't really know what kind of a role they really played. Maybe as a vehicle to foil Morishige's insanity at that point. Poor Taguchi. We never really got to see much of what was up with Taguchi during that time we were exploring. We still don't really know what happened to Fukuroi, other than that he probably got killed by this person that also probably killed Mitsuki. As far as we know, Morishige didn't find... What's it called? Didn't find Mayu, which is really surprising, actually. I'm surprised they didn't show us Mitsuki at the end there. But regardless, that was... I think the chapter was a little too long for its own good. I think they did the switching when things were just about to get interesting thing a little bit too much as well. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I do think the extra characterization of Morishige was really well done. I think it was a good peek into his insanity and a almost confirmation of it, which was pretty neat. How many endings were there that we missed? Oh, so it seems like we actually avoided 5 endings. Guys, we avoided 5 wrong endings in that chapter. I'm so proud of ourselves. All right. I'm trying to think. I, of course, am not forgetting about the ending list and all of that, and all the endings for the other chapters. I might just do a series of ending videos after completing the game. You know, there'll be bonuses and everything to do too, so I don't want you guys to think I'm forgetting about them. I'm pretty sure I said at the end of every chapter, but yeah, you know, we've only, like, what, 10 minutes or so into this video? Might as well start chapter 6. What do we got? Mire. Dun dun dun. Let me know what you guys thought of chapter 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, it's the Yuka's Gotta Pee arc. Where are we? Are we gonna have to run away from Morishige again? Where am I? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark, gloomy room with flickering, uncovered light bulbs. The random bursts of light they shone were so dim that they only just barely lit up the wood grain on the ceiling enough to see patterns in it. The back of my head hurt in the same way it would if someone had just pulled my hair really hard. I couldn't do anything about it though, so I just frowned and waited for it to subside. Poor Yuka. I wondered if I'd hit my head somewhere. I can't remember a thing. I suddenly realized that my feet weren't touching the ground, and there was a cold sensation all along my back. I must have been lying down on a hard surface. I tried to move, but both my arms and my legs had gone to sleep, and they wouldn't budge. That sucks. I just have to keep lying here until they woke up. I gave up on moving and instead just stared up at the gloomy ceiling again. By the way, guys, if you can move at all, any sort of movement is helpful in that it gets that blood flow going. Even if it's just not that you can actually flex your arms or your shoulders or anything like that, but if you're able to even just like tense up the muscles in your arms, you'll slowly at least help blood flow return to those limbs. Really now? I don't like it. The wood grain looks like a person's face. That'd be pretty unsettling. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one. And he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creepy. Why does it look familiar? Where have I seen that face before? Oh, that was it. It looked like the Scream. Edward Munch painting we studied in class. Except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. Yeah, no kidding. What is this kind of like eerie, like wind-ish noise in the background? I'm really starting to get scared now. If anything, that's going to increase your heart rate and help that blood flow go. If only Big Brother were here with me. Oni-chan. Lizzie makes fun of that every single time there's a character. Oni-chan. He just pat my head and laugh and tell me how silly I was being. Oh yeah, where is Big Brother? Big Brother is always watching. I was still a little disoriented, but I turned and twisted my head as best as I could manage to see if I could find him anywhere nearby. Why was I sleeping in a place like this anyway? And why wasn't Big Brother at my side like he always was? I remember bringing Big Brother his umbrella, then doing some kind of charm with his friends, and then I was in an old school building. Yup, here it is. And then Big Brother and I were looking all over for a bathroom so I could go pee, and we got separated. Why were we in this school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment. You don't even know how right you are. Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't even have been there. And if I hadn't asked him to help me try to find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I should have just held his hand and not let go. I could have lasted a little longer without peeing. Then we'd still be together. What happened to me after that? That's right. I finally found a bathroom, but when I went inside... there were people hanging in there. Lots of them. I was so freaked out I went back into the hall and collapsed on the floor, and then... and then I was talking with someone, Kizami? Yeah, it was a boy who'd gotten separated from his little sister, I think, or at least says he got separated from his little sister. Yeah, it's Kizami. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, this does look like the chemistry lab. If I recall correctly from the anime, this might be where Yuka gets, like, partially skinned alive. Which would be, you know, less than ideal, obviously. He said he'd help me find my big brother. His name... Yep, that's right. His name was Kizami Yuya-san. Yo, you gotta get moving, Yuka. Yikes, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. It hurts. It really hurts. Why can't I move? Why? Was she, like, paralyzed or something? I then realized that I couldn't see my arms. Where were they? Why weren't they at my sides? They were still numb, too, so I couldn't feel where they were either, but I tried my best to move them anyway. That sounded like rope. Yeah, I think she's been tied down to this table. Am I tied up? I thought maybe the reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs and couldn't move is because I was tied up really tight and it was cutting off my circulation. Ugh, come on, move. With some effort, I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could, grateful even for this little bit of reassurance. I feel something. Oh, poor Yuka. The rope around my wrists had been tied up tight and looped many times over, and with the circulation trickling back into my hands, it was really painful. It's called reperfusion injury, if you're curious. It hurts. It hurts. It's a very legitimate thing. I was so scared. It felt like I'd forgotten how to breathe. Somebody's coming. The footsteps were echoing from out in the hallway. They stopped right in front of this room. Oh, if only, if only. Big brother, it's gonna be Kizami, and you're gonna be so dead. You're gonna be so dead. I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. I didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting into my wrists and ankles anymore. Big brother, save me, it's Yuka. I'm right here, save me, please. Yup. I knew it was Tanaka Gundam. You shouldn't writhe around like that. The ropes will just hurt that much more. My apologies for the long wait. It's so dark in here, you must have been terrified. Yup. Is not looking good for Yuka. Meyer. Ooh, what is that, like, screaming mask? That looks like a zombie dude about to slice somebody. This is the starting point? This isn't even like a... It's not going to be like a pre-death moment and then all of a sudden flashback. And then like all this story of trying to find a place to pee and ending up here. Kizami. Are you alright, Yuka-chan? He was looking at me with a caring, sympathetic smile on his face. He seemed to be really concerned about me. He's the one who probably tied you up. Please save me. When I came to, I was all tied up. Yep. You were indeed, and I'm the one responsible for that. I want to make sure I never got separated from my dear little sister ever again. And this is the creepy part where he's like, "You're my little sister." Yep. Huh? Little sister. Oh, poor Yuka. Poor Yuka. I think, is it... Who is it? Shoot, what's his name? Begins with Yo. It begins with Yo. How did I forget? The guy who's super into Ayumi. Is it Yoshiki? I feel like it's not. It might be Yoshiki. Regardless, I feel like he comes in and saves her, but I don't know. You, of course. That's why I had to tie you down, so you wouldn't ever leave me. Why? Kizami, are you joking with me? Why, you ask? What a silly question. I already told you. Because you're my little sister. What part of that don't you understand? I don't understand it at all. I'm not... Well, you are still just a child, so maybe you're simply too young to comprehend. But worry not, your big brother will tell you all about it. We're siblings, after all. We simply have to reach an understanding. I don't like this at all. His eyes looked like they were staring far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. I'm scared, big brother, I'm scared. Rightfully so. Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. Isn't there any way I can escape? The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. Kizami smiled, then reached out and touched my cheek. His hand was ice cold. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all, like the hand of a dead person. I've been waiting so long for you to wake up. Uh-oh.
さあ、僕に魂の輝きを見せてくれ。
Oh no.
君のすべてをかけて、いい声で泣いてくれるよね。
Oh man, what they did with the audio there was so creepy. Now, show me that spark of life. Put everything you've got into it and cry for me, Yuka. Cry as loud as you can. Oh no. I knew it was the end of Yuka. I knew it. He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek, then began walking around me toward my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew a knife from his breast pocket with the other. Oh no. What a...
It's show time!
That's an interesting way to start this sort of process, but oh, I don't want to imagine this sort of horrible stuff happening to Yuka of all people. Not Yuka.
So, それだよ。僕が求めていたのはその声、その顔だ。
There, just like that. That's the voice I've been longing to hear and the face I've been longing to see.
恐怖と絶望が頂点に達したとき、魂は最高の輝きを放つ。
It's only when one's terror and hopelessness reach their peak that the soul truly shines.
それをもっと見たい。それを僕に向けてくれ。
I want to see more. Direct more of that at me. I don't like this at all.
ゆかちゃん、ゆかちゃんならもっと輝けるはずなんだ。
Yuka, I know you're capable of shining even brighter.
大丈夫。お兄ちゃんが手伝ってあげるよ。
Oh no. Well, don't you worry. Your big brother will help reveal that light.
鮮血にまみれ、痛みにもがき。苦しむ姿は今よりもっと綺麗に違いない。
Covered in blood and writhing in pain. True suffering is a far, far prettier sight than this. Oh.
どうしたんだい、ゆか。休んじゃダメだよ。まだまだこれからなんだからね。
What's wrong, Yuka? This is no time to rest. The fun is only just beginning. Please, someone save her. Please, someone save her.
さあ、お兄ちゃんって呼んでごらん。
So, why don't you try calling me Big Brother? Big Brother, save me. Oh, Yuka.
何を言っているんだい、ゆか。
What are you saying, Yuka?
お兄ちゃんはほら、君の目の前にいるじゃないか。
Your big brother is right here. Look, right in front of your eyes. Why does he have this obsession with being a big brother? No, my big brother is... The panic and fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating. But Kizami showed no mercy. Instead, he reached down and grabbed my neck.
本当に生きているウサギはうるさいな。
Living rabbits really do make far too much noise. Can't breathe. Come on, someone please save Yuka. Please don't let this chapter open up with Kizami killing Yuka.
なんて細い首なんだ。しなやかで柔らかい。
What a thin neck you have. So soft and supple.
君の頸動脈の太さと頸椎の形がよくわかるよ。なんて戦場的な作りをしているんだ。君の筋は。
I can feel your carotid artery and your cervical vertebra perfectly. These muscles, this curvature, so sensual, like it was made for my hand. Is it painful? It must be painful. Yuka.
ゆかが悪いんだよ。僕以外のお兄ちゃんはここにはいないはずなのに。
This is your fault, you know. I'm your only big brother around here. With that, he let go of my neck, but then hastily pulled the knife in his hand right up to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of it clearly and just held it there, slowly turning it for what felt like an eternity.
ちゃんと見えてるかな、ゆか。
Have you gotten a good look at it, Yuka? The knife was stained with red splatter marks. No, not even red, just dark. It wasn't a color I knew well, but there was only one thing it could have been. Blood.
ああ、これかい？心配しなくてもいいよ。少し黒崎で汚れているけど。
Yup, Kurosaki.
切れるから。
Oh, this? No need to worry. Kurosaki dirtied it a bit, but it still cuts like new. I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me as if I were so afraid that it actually lowered my body temperature. The chattering coming from inside my mouth was getting louder and louder, to such an extent that I was getting distracted by it.
いい顔だ。僕の妹はいい仕事をする。少し布が邪魔だな。
Oh no, oh no. What a lovely face. My little sister is doing an excellent job, but her clothes are in the way. And you know what, guys? I think that's where I'm gonna cut it off for today. We're gonna continue chapter 6 in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think of the start of this. I liked the end of chapter 5. I think Morishige was good. I think it was a bit too long. We talked about chapter 5. Of course, let me know what you thought about that. And beginning of chapter 6, you know, it's doing the corpse party thing where it makes you cringe. It makes you feel all awful and inside as you kind of empathize with someone else's pain and suffering. It's really sad to see Yuka endure it. It really is, at the hands of this cold killer Kizami. And I was at least somewhat happy that it wasn't going to be a fan service oriented opening like a lot of the other chapters. But you know what? Now I'm not so sure. So regardless, I'm going to take a break and we're going to continue in the next episode. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.